Hello everyone, and welcome to the tutorial of how to create Kodály Stick Notation in flat.io. Let's go ahead and start a new score. For this, I have chosen Rain Rain as my melody line. You will need to select a single staff instrument. For me, I choose a vocal lead. With that, we now have our score. First thing is to change the time signature so that we have appropriate beats per measure. Next thing is that we need to input notes. As you can see, eighth note and quarter note with their corresponding shortcuts of 4 for eighth and 3 for quarter. Hover over the staff to create your first note, and with that you can reselect your first note and press the R key, and that will repeat your note with the same duration. Using the up and down arrow keys will allow you to change the pitch, and using the left and right keys will allow you to change which notes you are selecting. So, let's go ahead and lay out our melody line. Using the 4 key to switch to eighth note, R key to repeat, 3 to switch back to quarter note, okay, that is done. So now we need to remove a few things from the score to keep up with what is necessary for the Kodaly Stick Notation. First, let's get rid of the metronome. Clicking it and then clicking the remove element takes it away from the score. In the same way, if you click the name, it brings you to the instrument settings, where we will click edit, go to the part name and abbreviation, and remove all information from instrument name and abbreviation, and click save. You can see in our preview score that has all changed, and now everything is gone. Now we are at the Kodaly notation. If you click the edit tool, you will see this option. If you have not bought the upgrade already, which I'm assuming most of you have not prior to this video, you will have a yellow button here where you can subscribe for $6.99 a month to get this feature. Once you have done that, come back to this point in the video and this point in your score, and we will continue. Okay, now that that is taken care of, let's turn on the Kodaly display. I will keep the main settings all the same for this video. If you need to change them for your assignments, feel free to do so. But for now, I'm going to click save and watch as our preview updates. You can now see that it has added the stick notation and the solfege to the score, and once we click done and done again, it'll return us to the main score. Now, the thing we need to do next is to separate this onto 2 systems. To do that, we are going to go to Layout Settings in the top right and go to Measures. Here we're going to tell it that we want comfortable note spacing with a max of 2 lines or 2 measures per line. This will separate it out and space out our score correctly. We can now skip down to Done, and it'll return us to our presented score. Now, this is all that we need for flat, and we will go to Print and select Print Parts and Options. With this, you want to make sure that only Print Kodaly is on, and merge rests in measures. As we don't have any, that is okay at the moment. Make sure the other two are off, and print. Now, as I am working on a Mac, I can allow the PDF to open in preview. The next steps to allow what you have created in Flat to go to a Google Doc is you will need to save a PDF out and transfer that into a PNG so that we can crop around our song and get rid of any excess information. I will show you how to do this on a Mac. On Windows, you will need to save it out as a PDF, open it in the program that is default, save it as a PNG, then open that PNG and crop it. So, for a Mac, I'm going to use the Open PDF in Preview feature, which automatically brings up what it would have printed here. I'm going to File, Export, and save it as a PNG. Now, for this, I'm going to change where it's saved so that I have everything that I need where I need it, and so I can also change the naming conventions. Use whatever works best for you, that you can have it easily accessible and always findable. With that done, I can safely close the PDF, and now I am going to go in and find where I put the PNG. Now, as a PNG, this file is now editable and croppable. I'm going to select the range of where I want everything to fit, and select Tools and Crop. This makes sure I have only what I need as the file. With that, I'm going to save it. I'm going to open up Google, which I am doing up on a separate screen. I can now safely close the picture as well. I'm going to start a blank Google Doc. If this already has a file that you will use, then you can open up that Google Doc as well. And now you can select the picture and drag it into your file. And that is all you need to do to create stick notation from flat.io and put it in a Google Doc. If you have any questions, please ask your professor and they will answer them. Good luck!